This is Carla Hinton reporting for the Oklahoman and NewsOK.com. I'm here in the studio with Pastor Clarence Hill. He is a Norman pastor and also the leader of the Stronger Together movement. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Stronger Together movement?
Absolutely. It's all about bridging divides, awakening compassion, and transforming culture. So we do our best to bring together people who have shared values, because we believe shared values plus shared vision equals shared victory. And we're aware that we live in a culture right now where a lot of everything is impacted by political division. And so we're creating spaces for people to come together because we believe we've been divided by politics, ethnicity, and even wealth, and it's making us ineffective in reaching the most vulnerable.
Okay. Well, so for people who might be interested in coming out on Sunday, tell us what they can expect.
Okay, so we will start off with worship, and we will actually give everybody the opportunity to come together and pray, but we will have teams of 2 leaders, diverse teams of leaders, praying over every one of the spheres of influence together.
Okay.
And then we'll have worship, and that's when the crowd will be able to pray in small groups together also, even with their children, as we practice not just allowing our culture to go in a direction that we feel is negative, but practice praying for what we believe is God's best, which of course is unity, harmony, and us seeing the poor and the broken and the most marginalized in our society have a bridge of hope for the future. So after we do our time of prayer and worship, Senator James Lankford will be joining us, and he will be helping us give a commission to everyone, because we don't want to just pray, we want to pray and act. We want to give everyone just a couple of things that we could do together as individuals that help break down the walls of division.
Okay. I know one of those things is getting together maybe after Sunday worship services and having a family over to your home, that maybe a family that doesn't look like your own, maybe a family of a different race. That's part of Senator Lankford's Solution Sundays, is that right?
It sure is, you know. So Senator Lankford, we love celebrating any of our leaders who are helping to further the conversation. And I believe it was either 2015 or 2016, after the 5 Dallas police officers were shot and Philando Castile and Alton Sterling were killed, and there was a strong division. And he stood on the Senate floor and he challenged the other senators and asked them, how many of you have had someone that doesn't look like you over to your home for dinner? And really, that's probably one of the most telling things that tells us if we live in a homogenous world. Our world is getting more and more diverse, and if we want to love our communities really, really well, we want to know one another's stories. So that's why that dinner table piece is so important, and we want Senator Lankford to share the same thing that he shared a few years ago, and he called it Solution Sundays, and we're going to go after the same idea together.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks for coming in.